Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I would like to say thank to both of my supervisor and to all the lecturers attended during my internship. I was grateful to God for being able to complete my internship with a very good situation. So, I started my presentation today by introducing my interprets. Majlis Pemadaran Dungun. Operation hours starting for a Sunday to a Thursday. Start 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Announcement of the Dungon Municipal Council. The MMKN meeting on August 52,000 years. Vote to transfer the Dungon District Council into the Dungon Municipal Council on 1 January 2008. The Dungon Municipal Council proclamation event took a place on a Wednesday, coinciding with 18 Shaban at Dataran Dewan Merdeka in Dungon. His Highness Tengku Sri Palimuraja DK SNMT, Chairman of the Terengganu Region Advisory Council, concluded the ceremony. Approximately 25,000 people visited the Taran Dewan Merdeka to attend the MPD proclamation ceremony. Following that, Dongo District became the third district council to be elevated to the status of municipality. Dato' Ahmad said the Bateri Besar of Terengganu also witnessed the historic night. Meet MPD staff. The president of the council was named Azizul bin Abdul Hadi, director of Town and Country Planning, Encik Safa bin Ismail, and the last one is my assistant. The last one is my supervisor, assistant of Town Planner, Encik Muhammad Afsanizan bin Sulaiman. The Town Planning Department, providing urban planning and development service for the comfort of residents in accordance with the ISO decision and Dungan Municipal Council policy. Ensure a local planning policy and guidelines are implemented with a uniform based on land use planning, and apply the provision of the town and rural planning. This is a cover put by CGP 2021 years as still PBT in Terengganu State use the CGP guideline as a guide for development planning. This is my major task, the important in my presentation today. First, I will propose development layout commission in 40 hectare at Dungun. And the second task, I was a drawing detached house to architecture staff. My second task is I'm willing to learn about how to draw with the detached house. Third task, I must submission half my work on the smart city action to the technical staff, which is I'm support them to finishing this TOD. Fourth, serve a customer in planning and building control. And the last task is update and sending 55 done in layer Dungun land. Go through with a first task. I was given an empty site in the Dungun industry area to provide a proposed commercial development plan of 40 hectares. And I was learned about a parking guideline using a CGP guideline. And after that, I finished my work. I built a hypermarket, landscape, and 50 shop house and also parking. After that, I will submit to my supervisor. Second task, with the instruction, learn how to draw a detached house and calculate the setback. After finishing it, I was assigned to AR staff to check in my drawing. Go through a third task. My supervisor asking me make a short outcome for a 3 project Plant Action Smart City in Dungun. The first project was installation lamp at the area parking in Dungun. Second, walk away at the area beach. And the last one, installation 5G in a mall Dungun. After complete the creation of Plant Action Smart City in Dungun, I was a submission all my work to my supervisor. And the last one, I must supporting the technical team as they create a TOD plan tindakan in Bukit Baut at Dungun. Continue with task 4. Task 4 is my daily routine. Involves a serving planning customer. I must decide whether to draft them for the KM plan or provide them a free consultation. I should review the file and stamp their KM plan if they want to pay. At the counter, I learned to this discussion between the staff and the customer. Through that, I was getting able to learn many new things in town planning. The last task is my favorite task, which is I must drawing a layer at AutoCAD, then input the accurate bearing and then transfer to a matte info. Open a new workspace. After I finishing that, I must open a new workspace, add all the data log division layer that have been done update in matte info, and then send it all data layer through a Google Drive to technical staff. After done technical stuff, we combine the latest update and the old update layer. Alhamdulillah, I will finish my presentation today with my conclusion. Throughout my industry training, there have been various modifications to the learning environment and conversation among the co-workers. It can improve my commitment and rational attitude toward myself right away. Some fault, however, can be fixed in the future, so even if there are many flaws that have somewhat disfigured situation, they may be fixed in the future. I believe that the industry training program has provided students with a numerous benefits. Last but not least, student involvement in training provided by the industry in this way may exhibit and develop their identities as they get technical training while also presenting UATM as a useful platform for education. In addition, the format of the report that students must submit following their industry training may teach each student how to write a technical report that is a comprehensive, condensed, and in the right order, which can be used as a crucial information when a student confronts a real problem later. This is in line with the UITM objective of developing a skilled, partially professional workforce in this nation.